Bonk. Stompy, stompy. Alright. Let's go do a collection. I should be ready by now. I should figure out where I can buy some more bait. So I can, get more fish. So I can finish off that, guy. Get the last of what he's got. Yeah, I know it's not really helping here. Why do you keep zip-zopping around me? Oh yeah, wasn't I supposed to stop and see if the Punch Man's got anything for me? Oh, fuck. I was gonna try to, like, do a dodger, but the camera wouldn't stop getting behind me, so I couldn't see when he was about to attack. Yeah, that's kind of what I tried, but the, but like I said, the camera wouldn't do what I wanted it to do. And also, the people around are way too close. I can't, you know, get a beat on it.
Hi.
I should just do what I did with the other guy and run around in circles. There we go. Now I got the camera doing what I want. Fuck. I didn't expect him to do a sidestep as well. It's kind of annoying how it won't let you skip any of these cutscenes. You it insists on being all dramatic with the camera angles and zoomings and shit. They should just give me like a pop-up retry. Would you like to retry? Retry now.
Hi.
Well, at least we're gonna make this fucker rich. Fuck. I can't tell what he's about to fucking do. The animations are all similar. See, again, sometimes he just randomly decides to dodge in the direct. I kind of want to get my fucking camera out and film my fucking hands, just so you can see that he's constantly dodging in the exact opposite direction of where I point my fucking analog stick. I'm done. I quit. I'll wait until I have a lot more money and then I'll take care of this stupid ass side quest. I don't know, the dodging mechanics in rush mode just aren't really done that well. He's constantly dodging in directions completely opposite to what I press. Now, can you go up to him again after that? Seems to be going down faster the more you do it. Haha. I got my money back. Alright, let's see here. I need to find out where, like I said, where I can buy some bait. Maybe like a convenience store. You know, why give her the name Sketchy? Like, it just tells you right away that something's up. Hey. Uh-huh. Okay, where'd that fucker appear from? Oh shit. I got to get my charge on.
何？いや。ああ。
Let's see here. I can figure out where. I thought I could go get that sign. Oh, okay. Alright. That's good to know, I guess. Alright, I'm going to take a break for a bit and use that time to get my controller charged. Okay, I'm back. It's been a couple hours. I did some other shit, got some editing done. Just random stuffs. I went through my one of my big hard drives, just kind of cataloging what I've got. No, I don't want to fight you guys. I want to fight the Nouveau. Oh, you bitches. Let me grab you. Fujiwara. He's the guy that always hosts the Batsu. You know, I haven't actually seen the 2016 Batsu yet. Usually, me and Anna like to wait until all the translating was done before, and just watch it all in one go. For those that don't know, the Batsu, Gaki no Tsukai, is a Japanese variety show. They have all kinds of like funny little skits and things they do. One of my favorites is Absolutely Tasty, which they don't do it anymore because from what I heard it got too expensive. But the idea was that they got to make meals. There would always be a theme like a pizza or, you know, takoyaki or something. But using that theme, they were allowed to add whatever foods they wanted to like make whatever they thought would be like an amazing meal. And so they tended to add like all kinds of crazy weird shit. But they have this thing every year called the Batsu, the No Laughing Batsu, and Batsu means punishment. And basically the idea is that they always have a theme where they're like working as like policemen or journalists or some random shit, which the theme never seems to really matter. Like they'll have like a few little things that kind of go with the theme, but at the end of the day the theme doesn't really matter. And they go through for 24 hours. They basically get put in all these different situations where funny stuff happens. But if they laugh, they get punished by someone coming in hitting them on the butt with a baseball bat. And so, you know, they have to stifle their laughter. And it's always very fun. Nowadays, they only do the no laughing ones. Which is unfortunate because they used to do, like, different kinds. What it would be is they would have little games, like bowling or something, and the loser would get the Batsu. And for instance, once Matsumoto lost, and he had to go to Matsumoto's haunted hotel, where he'd keep getting scared. And it was, if you haven't seen the haunted hotel, it is some of the funniest shit you'll ever fucking see. And then there was another one where Matsumoto, which just so you know, out of the 5 guys, Matsumoto is my favorite, hands down. I love that guy. If you don't know, he's made some movies that have been pretty damn funny as well. But anyway, they had another one where the other 4 guys would come to his house, and I can't remember exactly what they did. I think they threw pies at him or something. They did something unpleasant to him, and he wasn't allowed to react. He just had to go about his day. It's pretty funny. Then they had the 24-hour tag one, which was kind of Matsumoto's revenge against them, against the other 4 guys, where basically they had to run around a gym, and like these people would come out, and if they got caught, they got a punishment, and whatever punishment they would get would be printed on the clothing of the person that was chasing them. Just all kinds of weird ass punishments. They actually do. They bring back the. They bring back those 2 themes in most of the No Laughing Batsus. They'll have a short tag segment. Matsumoto always sits that one out because he injured his leg years ago, and so all that running is too hard on him. Which don't worry, because when I say sit it out, he probably has it worse than anyone when Obasan shows up. But and then they sometimes have don't get scared ones as well, which is always fun. Do I have to go back to the park for something? I can't remember. What do I... There's an exclamation mark there, so there must be something I gotta do here. Unless my dumbass forgot to save it after I did the last session. That'd just be my fucking luck. Well, let me go over by the fountain and see if anything happens. If it does, it turns out I didn't save it. No. It's weird, it says there's something here. Lucky Star. I like that anime. That anime was fun. David, if you ever want a change of pace from the kind of anime I usually suggest for you, go watch Lucky Star. It's fun. Alright. So there's an exclamation point here. What do I gotta do? Is it you? I don't care about the gambling den. I just want whatever the mission is. What is my purpose? What must I do? What dost thou want from me? I don't know. Maybe it was telling me something will happen when I leave it. Bearded Yakuza. I really don't think you can have that name. Then again, the Japanese aren't very good at growing beards for some reason. Something genetic, I guess. Uh-huh.
Nani?
How now?
Huh?
Huh? Oh? Huh? Eh?
Oh, I looked it up earlier, and Kamurocho is apparently a real place. I mean, it's not called that, but it's based on a real place. So I imagine all the places in this game are based on real places.
何
So yeah, as I was saying, as I probably already said, I start a lot of sentences and then I don't really pay much attention to what I was saying, and then I end up repeating myself. Oh well. Went through my one of my hard drives. Those that don't know, I had a hard drive failure, 2 hard drive failures in a row for some reason. And I lost a lot of footage I'd built up, which partially my fault because I got so behind on editing things. But due to that and just some other stuff going on in my life that I won't talk about, I ended up shutting down my channel. And lately I've been uploading to this Beardy Bro channel. Only real reason I've been doing that is just so my friend David can see me act like a jackass. I've been going through, luckily, by a happy coincidence I guess, the hard drive I have left does contain a lot of stuff I had filmed with David. So I will be able to, I have a lot that I can edit together and put up. A lot of Metal Gear Online and stuff. There's actually a lot of stuff that isn't on the Beardy Bro channel because I had started the Beardy Bro channel as a way to host just the videos I did with David. But back then I was still running my Cat Bear channel. And so a lot of the videos I did with David, I just uploaded that channel, and I always had the intention of also uploading them to the I've also, ooh, I hear something. Hello. Hello. Anyway, I always had the intention of also re-uploading everything to the Beardy Bro channel, so a lot of that stuff isn't accessible. So what I did was I went through all the videos that I had already edited, which out of every video I already edited, I have all of my old videos with the exception of the second half of Resident Evil 6. Me and David played through Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6, and roughly the second half of it, I have one hard drive that was specifically used for copying finished videos onto and just store them there. But about roughly the second half of Resident Evil 6 was still on the other hard drive when it failed. So I don't have access to that, but my plan is to eventually get that stuff up. So I'll just have to figure out what to do there. Okay, time to switch you guys out. Alright, Papillon. I wonder if these people will get better at any point. Like, after using them enough. Still need to figure out where I can buy some bait. So I can, I want to imagine Don Quixote would have it, or that, one big shop. So let's go down to Don Quixote. Quixote, I don't know how to say it. So I'll be kind of going between, putting up, when I do go to the library to do my uploads, even though I get 3 hours now instead of 1 since I have a card, I still, don't really have all that much time to upload. Also, I tend to spend a little bit of time, downloading some of David's videos to watch. Which I can download his videos through the Kindle during like the 2 or 3 hours after my computer time that I just kind of wander around the library. Yep, there's none here. And I think up to the north is a one convenience store. They might have it there. And so usually, especially now that I'm doing these Yakuza videos in 1080p, I spend a lot of my time trying to get that shit up. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start putting just a couple of my old Beardy Bro videos on the hard drive as well, and then any amount of time that any amount of extra leftover time that I get at that point after uploading what I gotta upload, I'll try to get a few Beardy Bro videos up. Now what I might do, still debating this, what I might do is instead of raw playthroughs, which is what the videos usually were, I might make them into compilations. Like I have, for instance, I have all the entirety of me and him playing through Resident Evil 5, and I might just make like a 30-minute compilation of the best moments of that. Ah. One thing I've always hated, and it just seems like I don't really feel there's any reason to do this, to have it be this way. It just seems like kind of a quality of life thing to me. You really gotta, when you're designing a game, you gotta ask yourself what things are actually making the game challenging, what things make sense, and what things should just be changed just for quality of life. When I say quality of life, that's, you know, a term to describe improvements that don't make the game easier, it just makes it less annoying. And what I think they should change is the way you can't buy stuff if your inventory is full. I don't think that's how it should work. It should really be like if your item box is full, I mean, if your inventory is full, you should be able to buy things and have it sent to your item box. Because, and the reason I say that is, it in no way, I mean, if there's a way you can think of that I'm not seeing, then go ahead and tell me. But in no way can I imagine can I imagine that that would make the game easier, because all that happens outside of the confines of combat. You know, I'm gonna go to the pawn shop and see if I can buy a better rod.
その顔が気に食わぬ。
何なんだ。
I'm sorry I keep bumping the damn microphone. I know it's probably annoying. Ow. Get off me. Bonk. Stompy, stompy. And then for, like, I can make concise videos, with, like, series that are done, like Resident Evil 5, because I'll know like, I can basically watch through it all and just cut down, you know, some good moments. And then, for games that are kind of ongoing, which nothing's really ongoing right now until I get internet again, but for games that we would probably play more of when we get a chance, like Metal Gear Online, Grand Theft Auto Online, Gmod, Prop Hunt, shit like that. What I can do is I can just edit together 15-minute compilations using however many episodes worth it takes. Because that way I can get some of that content to you, to anyone that's interested in seeing it. Because like I said, I am just really... I'll put it like this. If it wasn't for David, I would not be doing this. Plain and simple. There's no world in which I would, after everything I've went through, I would still be doing YouTube if it weren't for David. Oh shit, I'm almost dead. But since I am doing it anyway, I wouldn't mind eventually getting more people watching me. That'd be nice. And for some reason, I occasionally do get a comment for whatever goddamn reason. People just leave a comment, and like there's some comments that you just know are fake. Just the generic "great video, could keep up the work." I'll put it like this: even if it's not fake, it's fake. Like, even if you watch a video and you 100% mean to say great video or keep up the work, if you don't have anything to actually say about the video, then there's really no reason to leave that comment. It's like, I get that you're, you know, trying to offer your support and you're trying to be supportive. You're trying to say, I like the video, but at the end of the day, it just comes across looking fake. At best, it looks like it's, you know, someone trying to scam me, you know, leaving a bunch of comments like that, and then eventually suddenly turning around and saying, hey, come check out my channel. You can buy stuff, and I'll totally ship it to you. Shit like that. But at worst, oh, wonderful. How you doing, Joe Coy? At worst, it sometimes even looks like I'm the one leaving the comments. When you leave generic comments, it can actually look like, you know, I've made a bunch of, you know, fake channels, and, you know, I'm just leaving comments just to make it look like my channel's good. I mean, if you do got anything to actually say, just say it. I don't care. Yeah, that's totally what's happening. I pick them up and then I feel something weird in my pants and then I move on. I don't know. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Nani?
Wonderful. Bye-bye. Alright. I believe the pawn shop's around here. Something I noticed when I'm editing is I tend to only intervene when it's a girl being picked on. And I don't mean anything by it. It's just, I think it's the animation. I think that's what it comes down to. Usually when it's a guy, I think it's because they, they don't want to show violence against women. So when it's a guy, he's usually, down being kicked and everything. But when it's a girl, they're usually kind of spread out around her, and everything. And so they take up more room. And so I notice it easier. I don't really pay much attention to the subtitles at those points. So when I walk by and someone's saying, give me your money, I'm usually yapping, not really paying attention. Alright. Pawn shop. I don't know why they have the regular grid inventory over there when they're just gonna put it over here like this. At least I think there's a pole here. Huh? I could have fucking sworn. That the first time I ever came here, there was a pole for sale. When I first met that Bob guy and got those plates and then went to sell them here, there was a pole for sale. Now my brain's confused. Or did I buy it? Did I, like, totally buy it and just not know? Either way, I need to fucking catch some more fishies so I can make Sushi Man happy.